Hey everyone. So I'm going to take a few minutes here to explain what you need to do in order to complete Project Part 1. So the first thing you want to make sure you do, if you haven't already, is go back and review the material in the Week 1 module. There's some information in those lessons that will help you complete some of the steps here in Project Part 1. Second thing you need to know is that you're going to complete Project Part 1 in a Word document. The easiest way to do that is to use the file that I have attached here in the assignment instructions. It is the same exact thing that you see underneath this video, but it's already in a Word document in the file, so you can open up that file, save that file to your computer or your flash drive, and then you can use that file to type in your answers. Save it when you're done, upload it into the submission box, right? If you can't do that for some reason, you can copy and paste what's underneath the video into your own Word document. You don't even have to copy and paste. You can just open up a Word document and fill in the answers for each part. Just make sure you number everything accordingly. If you do not have access to Microsoft Word, remember there are instructions in the Getting Started section for how to use Google Docs. Okay, I will also accept a PDF if you're able to submit it that way. If you have any trouble with submitting it in some sort of Word document, PDF, Google Doc, please reach out to me so we can figure out the best way to work around that, or maybe I can help you figure out, how to get it into a formal document. Right? But hopefully everyone's able to just use the file that I attached, because that makes it really easy. Everything's already there on the page for you, and you just fill in your answers. Okay? Remember, Project Part 1 is mandatory. You have to submit it in order to pass the course, and you have to get my feedback on it before you're allowed to move on to Project Part 2. Okay? So Project Part 1, we are going to choose a topic and engage with that topic. So step 1 is selecting a topic. And you'll see that I have given you a list of 8 topics to choose from. So 1, what are the pros and cons of a gap year for nursing students? A gap year is taking a year off between finishing school and starting your career. 2, what are the causes and or effects of nursing burnout? 3, does inadequate nurse staffing increase risk for patients? 4, what are the rights of nurses when they encounter abusive patients? 5, how can a caregiver identify an abused elderly patient? 6, what are some effective ways to treat patients in prison? 7, what is music therapy and how does it work? And 8, what is art therapy and how does it work? So I tried to give you a little variety there, and I'm really interested in probably the first 4 or 5 for sure. I think those are some really interesting topics, and I think the first 3 topics, maybe the first 4 topics listed, are topics that I think can apply to anyone in the nursing field. But those are the 8 you have to choose from. So think about it and select one of them. Once you've chosen the topic you want to work with, you'll move on to step 2. And if you have used the Word document that I've attached, if you're using that as your template and just filling in your answers, you can just underline or highlight the topic that you've decided to go with. Okay? And then you move on to step 2, which is to free write and generate some ideas about your topic. So, you'll see a little explanation there. The course project for this course culminates in a research paper. The goal for this free write is to help you generate ideas about your chosen topic and narrow your interests and focus. For this step, simply type non-stop for 8 to 10 minutes about the topic you've chosen for your course project. Set a timer for yourself. Doesn't matter if you go off topic. Don't worry about grammar, spelling, none of those rules. Just type and get your ideas down for 8 to 10 minutes nonstop. And you can type it right underneath that little paragraph. Okay? Alright. Once you finish the free write, you'll move on to step 3, which is where you're going to engage with your topic by answering some questions. You'll see a bulleted list of questions there. Why do you care about this issue? Type your answer directly below. Who else cares about this issue? What different kinds of views might they hold, and how do these views compare or differ to your own views on this issue? What point of view on the issue do you want to communicate? And you might not know that for sure yet, but just, go with what you're feeling in the moment. What is your larger goal? What do you hope to accomplish by writing on this issue? Who is your audience, and what effect do you want to have on their views? Right? So just answer those bulleted questions there. Type your answer directly below each one. Step 4 is just potential problems. Take a moment to share with me any concerns you might have at this point, right? Are there any potential problems you can foresee? Are you able to come up with possible solutions to these problems? Is there anything specific that you want to ask me that you think I might be able to help with as you begin the process of working on the research paper? Okay, so that's it for project part 1. There's no right or wrong answers here. This is for you. Choose the topic you want to work with. Get your ideas down in the free write. Answer those questions and let me know if you see any potential problems from where you're at right now. Okay? It's due Sunday night by midnight. If you have any questions or run into any problems, please let me know right away and I will do whatever I can to help you. Alright, good luck, and I cannot wait to see what topics you guys choose. I'm very excited about it.